between this event and the one in January, you have surpassed what had been our #1 site in having preceptors come out for this initial training event. That site was Capital Regional in Tallahassee, and now you are the owners of that distinct prize. So thank you very much for your involvement and your dedication to our students. I'm Steve Miller. I'm the Associate Dean for Clinical Sciences at the ACOM. I'm a family medicine hospitalist by trade and practiced in rural Maine for over 2 decades in that capacity, and have worked in National Health Service Corps as well in Southwest Virginia. I've been a family medicine program director in the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania, and have been faculty at 4 different medical schools. The last one here in Alabama, where I'm very happy to be. It's a fantastic place to be because we have resources that our owners, the Houston County Healthcare Authority, have dedicated to our school to be able to make our students the best that we can possibly make them. And I think you're going to see some really excellent students come to you this year. We hope so. If not, feel free to kill them and we'll give you new ones. So don't worry about it. So joining me tonight is quite a wonderful pool of folks from ACOM. Dr. Dennis Baker is our Assistant Dean for Faculty Enrichment, and he'll be speaking with you tonight. Barbara Scherer is our Director of Learning Resources, and she'll be talking to you as well. Who else we got back there? Sherry Barfield is our CME Coordinator. Make sure you fill out the survey at the end of the night to get CME credit. Michelle Miller is one of our Library Information Technologists. John Abraham is our Head of Information Services and is frankly the best that I've ever seen in that job. The resources that he gives us are amazing. David Mann is one of your students, and I want to point him out so you know what Bullseye is. So he's joining you in the spring. He is also a fellow, meaning that he took a year in between his 2nd and his 3rd year to teach in the anatomy department and in the structural diagnosis and treatment department. We had 4 such fellows last year, and we have 9 such fellows this year. And by doing what David did, he will finish with a Master of Science in Education from Shaw University at the same time that he graduates from the ACOM. And he has gone onto a true academic track in osteopathic medicine. So we're very glad that he chose your site to come and do his training, and I think you're going to find that you'll enjoy him, and please don't give him any consideration at all. Make sure you work him hard. Now let's see, who else we got? Amanda was walking around. Amanda Gann is our Clinical Sciences Coordinator. Becky Jordan is your Regional Coordinator. And have I forgotten everybody? There's a few folks who are walking around. No, I guess we have everybody now. Okay, so welcome. Let's see if we got the remote working here. There we go. Dr. Lenz is our dean. I actually know him all the way back to Maine in 1987. And he's absolutely dedicated to student education. He's a fantastic man to work for, and he's the largest reason why I followed him here to Alabama when he became the dean. Dr. Thompson is our Assistant Dean of the Clinical Sciences Division and also our Chair of Osteopathic Principles and Practice, which is Structural Diagnosis and Treatment. And he does monthly video conferences with the students. You would be welcome to join in. We will have some fellows that come on a regular basis to actually model the techniques and treatments that Dr. Thompson will be showing on the video conference. So if you wanted to learn a bit about structural diagnosis and treatment, you could certainly come to those. We think that they will be on the 3rd Thursday of each rotation period. Nothing to disclose. Our topics, we're really going to tell you tonight what it is to precept our students, and we'll take you through a couple of exercises in precepting. Dr. Baker will do that in a little while. So we've been doing this now for over a year. As I mentioned before, we have over 23 core sites throughout Alabama and the Panhandle of Florida. And preceptors have been extraordinarily enthusiastic. We have our first third-year class is finishing its third year and is now in the process of getting audition rotations, those showcase rotations so important in the residency application process. They're doing very well with that, and they've done very well in rotation this year. So preceptors have been generally pleased, and they give us near continuous feedback on student performance. So we hope the same will be here for you as well. You all have a preceptor manual in front of you. It's a 3-ring binder so that we can continue to add materials to it and to give to you so that you've got it on paper form. It's also present on our website in the most latest version if you wish to just find it there and don't wish to keep the paper copy around anymore. I just want to point out a couple of things here that are of real benefit from the ACOM. We do give a stipend of $1,000 a month to preceptors for precepting our students. If you have 2 students, then we give you $2,000. We like it if your service is large enough to have 2 students on the service because students will learn from each other as well as learn from you. And that little bit of group peer-to-peer teaching just augments the teaching that you can give. So if you have a service that's large enough to have 2 students, that's fine. We'll be happy to pay you for it. Other benefits that we have that are just, I think, not matched anywhere is our library. And to tell you about those, Barbara Scherer is slowly making her way up. And we'll share with you some of our best resources. All of these resources will be available to you as an ACOM preceptor. And in a future training session in the early fall, we will load the apps on your mobile devices if you'd like. It's something that we've typically done throughout the network, and we have hundreds of preceptors that have taken us up on the offer to do that.